you all to the video. In this video, we will deal about the different types of research, that is qualitative type of research and quantitative type of research. And we will also see what are the other different types of researches with respect to research methodology. So coming to the definition of research, research is a systematic, more formal and intensive process of carrying out scientific analysis. If we want to do something, if we want to find out something, the process what we are following is a scientific analysis. We are going through the scientific analysis in which is a systematic and formal and intensive also. It is formal, intensive and systematic also, and it is a scientific, like we are carrying out something in a scientific way. That process of carrying something in a very scientific way, which is more formal, intensive and systematic, for that we will call as a researcher. It is more systematically directed towards development of organized body of knowledge. The outcome of this research, because of outcome, what we will get the result, that will be the organized body of knowledge, that will be the outcome. So this research, it is a controlled study of variance. We for like standard definition, we can tell that if we are studying something, for example, if we do some research, different variants will be there, different treatments, different replications will be there. So that will be controlledly studied, like whatever the changes is happening, we are known, based on our control only something is being carried out. So that will be stated as a research. And according to Klinger, this is also a standard definition. Research is a systematic, controlled, empirical and critical investigation of hypothetical propositions about a pre-assumed relation among natural phenomena. He defined that research as it will be systematic, as we have discussed, and it will be controlled. In this case, we have discussed that it will be controlled, and empirical and critical investigation. We are in depth, we are doing some analysis. So empirical and critical, that is a need of the hour. We are doing that critical investigation of hypothetical proposition. Before we carrying out research, there are several steps how to carry the research. First, we will identify the problem, state that problem. Then we will go for hypothesis, whether there are again two types of hypothesis. One is null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. In null hypothesis, we will state this: there is no difference between the two types of variables. And in alternative hypothesis, we will like it is understood that there is some difference between the different two types of variables. So after defining our hypothesis, we will go for conducting a research, then analysis, tabulation, R&D, everything we will go. So that hypothesis, this is what we have formulated, that will be tested about the preassumed relationship among a natural phenomenon. If there is some relationship between the variables or treatments, that will be studied in this research. So that is a definition given by a Klinger in a year 1973. Then coming to the social science research. Social science research is somewhat different from a normal scientific research, because social science research means it deals about the human beings. In case of human beings, whatever it happening, that will be studied, and we can't use the same procedure as we follow in the normal scientific research. So definition of the scientific research, social science research goes like this: it is a systematic method of exploring, analyzing and conceptualizing human life in order to extend, correct or verify knowledge of human being, human behavior and social life. This is also a systematic process. In systematically, we are exploring, we are trying to find something. For example, take the livelihood of the people. This is one picture where a group of people is sitting, and our research objective is to find out the livelihood of these people in that particular village. We are exploring that, we are exploring, and we will analyze, we will finally arrive into this conclusion how the situation is. And conceptualizing, we can understand how the human life is there, and all these things we can understand. So why we will do all these things? In order to extend, correct or verify the knowledge, whatever the earlierly stored knowledge is there. It may be primary data, secondary data, or the knowledge or the perception the people is having about that community. To extend that, to enhance our knowledge, to correct that, if we are making some mistake, to correct that, and to verify the knowledge, to cross check whatever the information we are knowing is correct or not. To that thing we will go for a social science research. The main aim of the social science research is to seek to find the explanation to the unexplained social phenomenon. For example, in the case I have told, that is studying the livelihood of the group of people in this village, that was unexplained, it was not earlierly targeted. So social science research will it will find explanation, find answers to that unexplained social phenomenon, to clarify the doubtful and correct the misconceived facts of social life. If there are some things like people have understood wrong about that community, that type of doubts will be corrected with the help of a social science research. Then functions of what are the usefulness of the social science research.